This is the biggest Bridgestone tire in the whole world. Look how big! Sunny day here at Bridgestone. I'm standing here next to Robbie. Robbie, can you explain me what you are doing here at the Bridgestone site?
Well, I'm project manager for our EMEA organization, and at our warehouse in Zeebrugge we are storing and handling tires for distribution within our regional distribution and our OEM departments.
So now you're running the site with Peripass, but what were the challenges before you implemented this yard management system?
Well, before Peripass Yard Management, we had a custom-made yard management application, and we noticed that for custom-made yard management application or any custom-made software, we require lots of maintenance with a big cost and limited functionalities. We noticed that the language barrier is one of the biggest struggle points that we have into our daily operations. So with the automated registration process in their own language, we have been able to automate and to ease the registration process significantly.
So the containers arrive here from the port. How do they get here?
Well, we have one dedicated company who is performing these shunting activities. They have a simplified registration process.
So if I understand well, these drivers don't have to leave the cabin to get access to the site.
Correct.
So we are here at the waiting parking.
Truck drivers arrive, they park their trucks at the waiting parking, and then they have time to make a registration process. When the registration process is finalized, the truck drivers can wait in their trucks until they are being dispatched to our yard. After dispatching, the truck drivers receive via email or via SMS, they receive their PIN codes. They enter the PIN code, the barrier will open, and they will be able to access our site. And at the moment the PIN code is entered, we have 3 IP cameras taking a picture of the truck when it is arriving. Those pictures are automatically saved in Peripass, and we do the same process when the trucks leave our site. That is our way of comparing any potential damage done on our site.
And how did you manage that before Peripass?
Before, we didn't have any possibility to manage that damage claim. So now we have the proof that any damage was done here on site, or if it was done after or before.
Let's try the code.
Yes.
So we're inside the yard. I'm seeing a lot of containers here.
Yeah, so we have both containers and trailers on our yard, empty and full. So we have approximately 90 locations, so it's very important to have a clear view where the units are located. Once the warehouse is able to receive and unload the containers, they are being dispatched to the gates, and once it's emptied, it's being dispatched back to an empty parking place in our yard.
So the shunter driver dropped off the trailer. What happens next?
So using the Yard Operator app, he receives an overview of all the available tasks. He's going to select the next task that he's going to execute, and based on the task that he has selected, he will receive the information where to pick up a unit and where to drop it off.
Now we're inside the warehouse. We're here at a computer screen with the dispatch dashboard. Robbie, I see a lot of colors here. What is going on?
So here we have a clear view on our yard. Every truck driver that has registered is visible in our dispatch lists. Once the team leader is able to receive the truck for unloading or loading processes, he will drag and drop the visitor to the specified gates. So this is the regular live and loading process. For our shunting process from the harbor, we have a dedicated business rules that will assign the driver automatically to an empty parking place on our yard to drop the units. At the moment of drop-off, the truck driver will also receive immediately an empty unit to be delivered back at the container terminal in Zeebrugge port. So at Bridgestone, we rely on our internal tasks that are going to state the condition in which we are going to load or unload the units. Everything is done indeed through the mobile app.
And who is using the app here at the site?
So we have our team leaders in the warehouse are using the app to perform the loading checks, and then we have our truck master driver who is performing the internal shunting and movements on our parking yard.
So can you show me how that works?
Yeah, sure. So we take our Peripass application. We're going to select the asset to which we want to add some additional tasks. We select the task for asset part, and here we have a complete overview of all tasks that we currently have available that we can execute. Based on the process that we need to perform, we select the specified task, and this one is available on the Yard Operator app.
And what are some of the highlights of using Peripass?
Well, using the Yard Operator app, we have noticed that the walkie-talkie conversations have decreased significantly. In combination with the full digitalization, we are able to report quicker and more into detail compared to manual labor that we did in the past.
There's a guy on the camera passing by. We have to wait again.
Go live. We had we use iedere keer.
Thanks a lot for showing us around here at Bridgestone. I would say let's keep on rolling.
Thanks a lot and have a good day.